Welcome to the demo for a game I found called Train Goes Right. I have no idea what I'm getting into here. Track, stop, simple goal, stop, complete. Track to edge, stop, good luck, stop! What the fuck? Experience building track, simple goal, complete track to edge, good luck. Oh my god. That's what it was saying. There's only I only really know one thing about this game. It's that oh, that's great. It's that it is a game about manually building train tracks. And ah, I get it. Yep. Yep. Okay. And then we okay. Little bit of shortcut there. Can I just kick this? Oh, come on, kick it. Ah, I'm a genius. And so yeah, this is it. This is the game. Okay. I see kicking as being something very valuable. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Wow. Shit. Absolutely devastating cough. I feel like a train builder already. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Well, it's tedious, but I sure am having fun. And I assume, yep. Okay. No, no, don't. Oh, don't pick it up. And now it's out of place. Please, please. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, so for some reason, the game was still pretty quiet, so we've turned it up. Oh. 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 We're learning. Can I bring you onto the tracks? No, no, no! I thought this was gonna happen. What the fuck are you doing? Please. Please! God damn it! God damn it! It's so great that this fucker doesn't know how to pick up nails. I don't even... Can I pick up a nail and a hammer? What am I... Okay. Okay, so I just need to place one in every railroad tie. Wow, this is a great game. And then we pick up the hammer. I assume it's another right click and swing. I assume I can't swing in anymore. No. Wow. I don't know if there's any payoff for this either. Imagine if there was like a hip belt or some shit. Oh shit. It doesn't matter its orientation. Perfect. Please. Oh my god. I don't know why. My barrel just decided it was gonna spill all over the railroad tracks. Please. Okay. Where'd my hammer go? Okay. Wow, it's so tedious. Like real... like real rail construction. One. Oh my god. And I've got a... I've got to break down each one of those individually? Oh my... No. No. You're not gonna ask me to... I sure hope it's not gonna ask me to eventually cut my own rail ties. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? I don't know why I'm doing this, but I can, so I will. I can't chop you anymore. I don't know... I don't know what tree is used for. And I can barely see those railroad spikes. I guess the sparkles are nice. I can kind of see them. Okay. I think there actually does need to be one right here. Wow. Nope. Can I kick it? And... What? I don't know. I don't understand what this guy's trying to do. And of course, that's not it. Tip over. It's gonna... No, it's not. Okay, please. There we go. I assume the next railroad tracks are not going to be laid out like these ones were. Why do you keep doing that? You know how to lift a railroad tie. Clearly. Clearly, you're the type of guy who builds railroads. Why do you keep flipping the railroad tie? Did that not snap into place or something? Or did that snap into place crooked because... Oh my god. It snapped into place slightly crooked because I laid it down slightly crooked. That's infuriating, but that's some good attention to detail. Holy shit. A lot of gravel. Like the gravel. Gravel's easy. Not as much maneuvering. Just drag it over, rip it open, and then you're good to go. I can't even look at the pile of nails over there. Okay, so should be able to. Should probably pull this to the second one because... Come on. Give it a kick. I got it closer. Give it a kick. There we go. I don't know who came up with this, but you're actually kind of a genius, because this is great. The kicks as a mechanic, that is magnificent. Being able to kick shit and have it actually be useful, that's cool. I think I dropped another nail over here, but I'm not sure. There's no shinies, so I assume not. I know there's a whole pile of nails over there. I guess, railroad spikes. I guess they didn't intend for you to put the barrel on the rail. Use your brain one of these times. Please. There we go. Come on, I see the nails. Whoa! 2 nails? You're a madman. Okay, even though it's like kind of... I don't know. I like that it has kind of a no tutorial aspect to it. Like, I would have no idea that I could pick up 2 nails if it wasn't for that. Okay, that is all the nails over here. Like, there's probably a bunch of other really cool stuff that I can do that I just don't know I can do yet. Either that or that was the only thing, which then I'd be a little bit disappointed. Like, imagine if there was a way to perfect hit these nails where they get driven in faster or like in less hits. That would be a cool mechanic. And that is another. Like, I feel like also I should be able to use this hammer to whack down the sign. Yes! I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay, what is down this way? Is this just like... Oh, wow. I thought that was it. I thought I was done for. Just falls off the edge of the earth. A tragedy today, as our only rail layer falls off the edge of the earth. Yep, and it's crooked. I am, like, surprisingly having a lot of fun. Okay, there should be... Excuse me. Why are you holding that with one hand? Why are you grabbing it like that? Okay. You know, there's actually on old railroad tracks, there's a specific smell that you'll get, like, a specific smell, and that is actually the smell of creosote oil, because that is what railroad ties were treated with, you know, back when they were making railroads like this. Can you pick it up? Please. Oh my god. Please. Use your goddamn brain. But anyway, old railroads used to be treated with creosote oil. And it gives it a very distinct smell. Yeah. Can I kick it into place? I'm incredible. I am a god gamer, and nobody can tell me otherwise. I should just look up some train facts, so I can just keep spouting them off. Ooh, this is actually another one I know. The train... So, when President Abraham Lincoln died, he was carried to his final resting place in a train, and the reason why they did it in a train was because they could bring it around to different towns and people could, like, I don't know, see his body or whatever. Well, not see his body, but yeah. You get my point. Anyway. Okay. Are there no nails left in there? I don't think there are. No, there's still sparkles. I'm getting off track. Heh, rail pun. His body was carried in a train. Oh, now it picks up. How do I get railroad ties out of you? Well, how do I get railroad spikes out of you? I think this one might actually be empty. Yeah, it might actually be empty. Which means off the edge of the world for you. But anyway, afterwards, oh, come on. Okay. Oh, and you can and there's a button for putting stuff back in. Afterwards, because it was a train car, it was kind of brought around from location to location at different museums and stuff all around the US. And at one point in time, it was in Minnesota. I'm not sure, but it was in Minnesota. I'm not sure where. Anyway, the museum that it was at in Minnesota ended up burning down. And they lost the original train car. And so that, they don't have it anymore. But they decided that they were going to build a replica. Because they were the ones who accidentally let it burn down. And it is still there to this day, I believe. Which is kind of funny. Maybe I should just tell you all of my history facts I know that have anything to do with trains. For example, in which could be a lot because that's where towns, you know, that's where towns kind of popped up. They popped up around the railroads and around the waterways. But anyway, down in West Virginia, there's a couple towns. I don't know where I was, but there was a valley, and basically this valley was packed to the brim with coal, and still is to this day. They still mine coal there. You can still see it trucked down on the trains. But anyway, okay. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. The stories go that basically they would have these mining towns pretty much owned by whatever company was mining there. And how they would actually get people to enter the town is they would, you know, hang out around the large ports and go talk to, like, for example, Italian immigrants when they were getting off the boats. And I say Italian immigrants specifically because that is why they have such good masonry, is because they needed people to build houses, and so they just got a bunch of Italian masons who had just immigrated in. They're like, hey, we got a place you can make money. Except they were kind of liars, because nobody was ever paid in money down there. It was always company script, which could get you shit, could get you a house in the company town. It could get you food and shit at the company store, but what it couldn't get you was out, because company script does not translate to US dollars ever. So basically they had people there with no way to make real money. Couple more in there with no way to make real money, and so they just had to kind of stay there. I don't know where this story was going, but yeah, even though they don't do that kind of shit anymore, they still mine for coal. And they still send it out on the railroads. And so to this day, every once in a while, you'll hear a train rolling down the tracks, and you'll find a bunch of coal on the ground, because it really often just falls off of those trains. Because, you know, they're, a lot of the time, they've got an open roof. Anyway, that's how I ended up with a piece of coal from West Virginia. Imagine imagine buying shady coal and they're just like, yeah, I got some nice coal, just fell off the train this morning. I don't know. I think, like, a lot of history is pretty cool. But, like, you know, there's the cool parts of history, and then there's, like, the boring shit. Well, not boring shit, per se. Like, there's the really interesting stuff. Not really in... There's the stuff that, like, is... that is... that really stimulates your brain when you learn about it, I guess. There we go. Nice kick. I don't know. Whenever I would travel, my parents would always bring us to some museum. Well, like, you know, you'd go look at the local stuff, which was usually just a museum. So, like, down in St. Louis, we looked at the museum under the St. Louis Arch. Please. And so we learned about how the city was real dirty at one point. I think they give you more nails than you need. Oh, they definitely give you more nails than you need. Okay, that is it. Ah, I was like, something's telling me I haven't gotten everything out of that barrel. Come on. Yeah, there's nothing in it. Definitely not. Please? Let me just... Hold up real quick, I need to do some sorcery. Gonna find this railroad spike. And I'm gonna leave that one there as a reminder. It would be glinting. Maybe we need to move this out of the way. How do we drive it? How interesting. Yep. Where'd my railroad spike go? Did I accidentally roll over my railroad spike and delete it? I think I might have sent that railroad spike to hell. So, I guess we're not getting it back. And this is an empty barrel now. Empty barrel. What was I just talking about? Oh, how St. Louis, it was actually really dirty next to the water and like in the water. So basically they would end up with like cholera outbreaks all the time because it was so unsanitary, like on the streets, in the water, basically everywhere, because nobody knew what sanitation was. And people assumed it was the bad smells because that's what everyone assumed at the time. And so you would keep a handkerchief soaked with essential oils on you at all times, you know. Like a proper, I don't know. I don't know what you'd call that. But they scares me every time. They'd keep handkerchiefs soaked with essential oils on them at all times. And they would use that to protect them from the bad smells. I feel like there's more materials here than there are you know. I just want to see if I can wang dangle this rock with the hammer. No, I cannot. Can I do anything with this tree with the hammer? What the hell is this guy doing? Nope. I am not sure what you're supposed to do with the axe. I feel like there are like two possibilities when I get to the end. One is that the demo's just gonna end here and it's gonna tell me to wishlist the game on Steam. The other is that there's gonna be another level. And either way, I'm ending this when we get to the end. Because I'm just here to check it out for now. Actually, no. We'll leave. How hard did that bag hit the ground? Listen to this. I swear that bag made like a monumental noise when it hit the ground. It just whomp. I don't know. Anyway, it's really cold outside right now, so that is why I am in here. That was my phone, if you could hear that. Vibrates the whole ass table. It's real cold out, so that's why I am... It's a Sunday, and it's real cold out, so that's why I am in here and not doing anything else. Come on. There we go. It's quite a charming game, all things considered. There we go. Time to wang dangle both these things down. I love you. I love that you can kind of slide around while hammering. It's a great touch. One right there. One right there. It's interesting that they're going for a... Nope, don't pick up the barrel. For a kind of pixelated art style. But like... You know, it's kind of... It's a filter. You know? I think I am getting faster. So that's cool. I did hear that there were certain upgrades you could get. I don't know what the truth of that is or not, because I don't know. Or if that is even in this part of the game. I have no idea. We've only got 3 more sections, theoretically. I wonder, can I just go for the whole rest of the rail right here? Like if I bring this guy up here. Okay, it looks like I only have 2 sections left, but they gave me extra... There we go. They gave me some extra materials, which is nice. I like that they understand that I could accidentally throw materials over the edge of the earth. But I am in fact built different and would never let that happen. Except for those 2 nails that vanished. Okay, little crooked. Come on. Kick it. Oh, nope. Almost forgot. Gravel first. There we go. Anyway, this is a very nice premise for a game. I would love to see some more depth. Unless, like, there's depth that's coming, and I just haven't seen it yet. It's a very artistic game, and, I don't know. I think it'd be real funny to see this without the pixel filter. Come on. Okay. Hammer to the rescue. And place you down. Classic hammer slide. Every good railroad maker knows what a hammer slide is. Can you literally not? Okay, you can. I thought you couldn't drag a full barrel on nails. Because that was like the second time that I was having trouble actually dragging a full barrel. And I don't know, I just am now noticing that I say barrel with a very strange accent. It's not mine. Someone would like to pick up their accent. I believe I found them in aisle 3. Oh, wow. How impressive, you put the dirt over the edge of the world. I swear I move faster when I'm holding the hammer. Is anyone else feeling that? Oh, please. Please. Gotta get it past this invisible barrier. Do I actually move faster holding the hammer? Because, like, this, normal walk speed. This... It feels faster. I don't think it's faster. Probably feels faster just because I'm... Excuse me? Just because I'm sliding across the ground. So it does look like I will have one extra set of rails and everything. And honestly, about a bajillion extra nails. Oh. Uh-oh. We're working a little bit close to the edge there. Hello? Oh, hey! It seems as though I don't have to worry about things falling over the edge. Because that is the blockade that just fell over the edge, so... everything that falls over probably just comes back there. So when I finish the railroad, I can ride the thing over the edge, and it'll just pop back. Clearly, whoever made this game is a genius. Because you're telling me I can just... oh my gosh. Working near the edge here is not fun. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Come on. Come on. What are you stuck on? I'm just gonna be able to ride my little rail cart thing over the edge infinitely. I'm hoping that's the big payoff. Honestly, I think it'd be better if there was no big payoff. If, like, you get all the way to the edge, and then the game's just like, wishlist on Steam. I don't know if it's gonna do that. Because, you know, now that I'm here, it doesn't feel like there's a concrete end, well, place where the demo should end, so who knows? Hello? Game glitched and he just kicked that shit with all of his might. Nice. Force hammer. Yeah. Come on. That's in there. Oh, come on. You're that picky? There we go. Hammer! Let's pick that up. Let's bring it over here. And that should be the last of this barrel. Oh, damn. Now that should be the last of this barrel. Where the hell are all these coming from? I am this close. And I'm so ready for whatever's going to happen when I ride this little cart off the edge of the earth. If it lets me. We don't know if it's gonna actually let me drive it off the edge. Complete the rail segments in the demo. Nice. I just got an achievement for that. Okay, and up we go. A little bit of a finicky mounting. I don't know. Like, is there a better way to do this other than just spamming E? It's real slow, and I feel like there's got to be a way to speed it up, but on. Come on, over the edge. Please. Well, if y'all like this, maybe like it. If you want to come back, subscribe, I guess. Please. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna be done. Jesus Christ, I gotta push it. Please. No, I just wanted to go over the edge. No. Oh. Fuck. What? Guys? How do I do this shit every time? Well, if you liked it, give it a like. If you want to come back, maybe subscribe. Thanks for staying here to the end, if you are. And y'all have a great rest of your day.